Hello everyone and welcome to week 12 of the NFL regular season where the Philadelphia Eagles are taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Eagles come into this game at 9-1 while the Browns come in at 2-7-1. But the big story here is Philadelphia had very high hopes to go into the playoffs undefeated, but Seattle ended that hope 31-17 last week in just a pathetic performance by our offense. We couldn't get anything going on offense. We could barely stop them on defense. There, the last couple of minutes, it looked like we may have a shot, but then EJ fumbled the ball in the last minute and a half, and then Marshawn Lynch just added salt to the wound to make it a two-possession game with under a minute to go. And it sucks, but now we've got to rebound and go into week 12 against the Browns. So the Browns come out for their first possession of the day. Brandon Weeden is the quarterback, and he's going to drop back and throw and find the former Philadelphia Eagle Jeremy Maclin for the first down, 9-yard gain. Good play there by Maclin. Now on 2nd and 3, Weeden in shotgun. Takes the snap, he drops back, he's looking, throws, and finds Mark Ingram, who has the first down and then is brought down. 2 for 2, 13 yards for Weeden on this first drive. Weeden pump fake, handoff to Vic Ballard up the middle, who's got another first down. 3 rushes, 17 yards for Ballard on this drive. And the Browns seem to be moving the ball pretty well here on drive number 1. Weeden drops back from under center. Weeden dances around the pocket, throws deep, and he's got a man, and he cannot hold on to it. Incomplete pass, and that would bring up third down for the Browns. So on 3rd and 10, Weeden's all alone in the backfield. He drops back and throws, and it is caught by Benjamin, and he'd have a first down. So now 2nd and 10, a couple plays later, Weeden drops back from shotgun, dancing around all over the pocket, and he trips and then is brought down by Trent Cole, who gets his first sack today, and that would bring up 3rd and 13 for the Cleveland Browns. So Weeden in shotgun, takes a snap, drops back, moving around the pocket, throws, finds Benjamin again, who once again has the first down. So he has 2 catches, both for third down conversions. 2nd and 2, Weeden drops back from under center, pump fake, handoff to Ballard. He's running over Eagles and gets the first down, but then Patrick Chung is able to wrestle him to the ground. So from the 3-yard line on 2nd and goal, Weeden under center, drops back, looking, throws. No, he is sacked by Connor Barwin, who has been very dominant this entire season. Weeden in shotgun on 3rd and goal. He takes a snap and he's looking around. He throws to Benjamin, who was wide open. So Benjamin had 3 catches that entire drive, all for third down conversions. We are obviously going to need to watch him on third downs. So now the Eagles come out for their first possession. EJ drops back. EJ throws, it's caught by Deshaun. Deshaun trucks a defender. Deshaun's into Brown territory. He's at the 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown Philadelphia. That is definitely one way to start a ball game. It took the Browns about 10 minutes to go downfield. It took the Eagles about 20 seconds to get into the end zone. And now with about 3 minutes to go on 3rd and 12, Weeden takes a snap from shotgun. He throws and it is dropped by Jordan Cameron. And that ball would be punted back to Philadelphia. Weeden obviously very upset with that one. So on 2nd and 12, Manuel from shotgun. He drops back and he's going to run, but he is lit up on the play to bring up third down for the Eagles. So 3rd and 17. You saw last week how many times Manuel overthrew receivers. He throws and finds McCoy there, who gets a 0-yard gain. So Manuel is 2 for 2, 70 yards, and that ball would go back to Cleveland. Now Weeden from under center drops back. He's looking, and he's moving all over the place. He throws, and it is tipped down. I thought that pass was going to be intercepted, but they were just able to tip it down. So 3rd and 6, Brandon Weeden in shotgun again, drops back. The former Oklahoma State quarterback throws a pick to Kerry Williams, and he threw that right to Williams in stride. That was very impressive. Now EJ comes out in shotgun on 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Handoff to LaShawn McCoy up the middle, and McCoy gets a 6-yard gain. 2 carries for 4 yards so far for LaShawn McCoy. EJ in shotgun on 2nd and 4. He takes a snap and looks around. EJ throws and finds Riley Cooper, who's inside the 20, down at the 12-yard line of Cleveland. Here from under center, Manuel takes a snap, hands off to LaShawn McCoy. McCoy up the middle, and he's got a 9-yard gain. 3 carries, 13 yards for McCoy. They're down at the 3-yard line. 2nd and 1, Manuel, handoff to McCoy, and McCoy is into the end zone. Touchdown Philadelphia, for Philadelphia to take the lead 14-17. This might have just been the game they needed to rebound from that Seattle loss. And now Weeden in shotgun, drops back, throws, finds Harris. Harris has the first down on 2nd and 8, and he gets a 17-yard gain on the play there. Weeden in shotgun on 2nd and 5. He takes a snap, drops back. Brandon Whedon throws and finds Josh Gordon, who was then lit up by Patrick Chung, and Gordon would be injured on the play. So their number 2 receiver is out. Their number 1 now being Jeremy Maclin. Now Whedon in shotgun on 2nd and 7. He throws and finds Jordan Cameron. Cameron's got a couple nice blocks, and he's out into Eagles territory. And he is brought down by Patrick Chung after a 21-yard gain. Big tight ends have been able to cut through our defense all season. And now Whedon drops back on 2nd and 10. He throws and finds Chandler, speaking of big tight ends. And that's an 11-yard gain for the Browns. On 2nd and 10, Whedon hands off to Mark Ingram up the middle, and Ingram gets a 6-yard gain. They are not running the ball a lot or very effectively against this Eagles defense. And now they are 3 for 5 on 3rd down conversions on 3rd and 4. He's in shotgun once again. He drops back. He throws to the back of the end zone and is caught by Maclin, but they rule him out of bounds in the back of the end zone. Go back and watch the replay. You can see Maclin did not get either foot down, so that wouldn't even be a touchdown in college rules. So the Eagles come out after the field goal, and that's 14-10. On 2nd and 11, they get a decent gain there. McCoy has 6 carries for 21 yards. The Eagles are not really running the ball as effectively as they would like to. 3rd and 5, Manuel in shotgun, drops back. Manuel throws deep, and it is dropped by Brent Selleck, and that is why you lost your starting job to Austin Safarian-Jenkins. On 3rd and 11 in shotgun on the Browns' next possession, Whedon drops back. He's got all the time in the world to throw, and it's dropped by Mariani. I believe it's his name, but that was an easy catch and easy yards. So that ball would go back to Philadelphia. 1st and 10. Manuel throws, and he finds Bryce Butler. And this is only Butler's first year being a Philadelphia Eagle. He has been very productive this entire season. Now on 2nd and 7. E.J. Manuel takes a snap. There's a flag on the play. E.J.'s going to run it. And E.J. Manuel has got the first down and a lot more. He's brought down inside the 10-yard line. But what is this flag going to be? This could very well nullify the entire play of what they just did and move them way back beyond where they were. And it is offsides on the defense. So it'd be 1st and goal from the 8. The Eagles would decline that. And EJ from the 8-yard line drops back, throws to the back corner. And that is Ted Ginn in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles, to go up 21-10 over the Cleveland Browns. And we'll see how the Browns respond to that one. Whedon comes out, sends a man in motion on 1st and 10, under a minute to go in the half. Brandon Whedon drops back. Whedon throws, and he throws it right to Eric Wolf. And Wolf is brought down at the 30-yard line. I don't know where Whedon would try to go with that, but he threw it right to Wolf. And now on 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line, EJ drops back. He's going deep. He's got Cooper, who's just able to walk into the end zone. So that would make it 28-10 Philadelphia Eagles over the Cleveland Browns, and Cleveland has to respond with something very quick. They are 3 for 7 on 3rd down conversions on 3rd and 5 with 6 seconds to go. Brandon Whedon takes a snap from shotgun. Whedon standing in the pocket. He's got all day. He's going deep, and it is picked off by Patrick Chung, who I believe last season only got 1 interception. I believe that's like his 3rd or 4th on the year so far, but that would take us to halftime. The Eagles are playing tremendous football this game. I was wondering where this Eagle team was last game whenever we lost to the Seattle Seahawks, but I guess I will take whatever we can get. As you can see, the only thing they are winning are the amount of rushing yards and time of possession. The Eagles are not moving the ball on the ground as effectively as they would like, but EJ's been tearing them apart through the air, and that is probably the main reason why the Eagles have not even ran the ball that much. So let's go ahead and get this second half started. And from the 26-yard line, first play of the second half, Manuel drops back, and he is going to be sacked. And this Eagles offensive line, I've said it before, they are not up to par of what they were last season. It's the same guys. I don't know what happened. So on 2nd and 17, he hands off to LaShawn McCoy. McCoy spinning out of tackles, and McCoy's into the open field, into Browns territory, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, LaShawn McCoy. That is definitely one way to start the second half after not really getting much in the first with that huge touchdown run to put the Eagles up by 25 points. Now on 2nd and 10, Brandon Whedon takes a snap, and he's looking deep downfield, and he is brought down by Knighton, who was a big acquisition this free agency this past season, just because the Eagles did not have really much at defensive tackle. Now on 3rd and 18, Whedon throws and finds Ballard. He needs a huge gain, and he's going to be brought down very short of the first down marker, so that ball would be punted back to Philadelphia for a chance to increase their lead. And now McCoy's got the handoff. McCoy to the outside. He makes a cut move, and he is going to get the first down before being brought down. 10 carries, 127 yards for LaShawn McCoy on the day so far. And now on third down, they are 0 for 2 on third down conversions. Manuel comes out on 3rd and 8, and they are at the 45-yard line. So an incomplete pass here, and they are way out of field goal range. Manuel is sacked in the backfield by Kruger, and that's going to bring up 4th and 16 for the Philadelphia Eagles. And that is obviously not where they wanted to be, but this Browns team might finally be slowing down this offense. Now hand off to Ballard. Ballard to the outside, and Ballard's breaking tackles, and then he is finally brought down. 18 carries, 60 yards by Vic Ballard. And he seems to be doing much better than Mark Ingram today. But now Ingram's back in. He's got a pitch to the outside. And oh man, he has a lot of room. Ingram into Philadelphia territory. He is shoved out of bounds at the Eagles' 28-yard line. 4 carries, 55 yards for him. And now under center, Brandon Weeden takes a snap, hands off to Ballard. Ballard to the outside on 2nd and 1 has the first down. He is brought down at the 12-yard line. So Vic Ballard, Mark Ingram is a very lethal combination right now. He hands off to Ingram, and Ingram has got a 9-yard gain. 6 carries, 65 yards for Mark Ingram today. And like I just said, this combination is very lethal. And they are 3 for 9 on third down conversions. It's 3rd and 1. Weeden dropping back, and he is level from behind. And that is Trent Cole getting his 2nd sack today. And that would lead to a Cleveland field goal. So now it's 35-13. This Eagles offense hasn't really done much in the second half besides the one big touchdown run. And Manuel is sacked, fumbles the ball, and it is recovered by the Browns, and that is big for Cleveland, especially if they want to pull off this miracle comeback that they're trying. On 3rd and 4, about 15 seconds to go in the third, Weeden drops back, looking, throws, and it is caught by Benjamin, who once again gets a 3rd down conversion, and he is brought down at the 8-yard line. He has 5 catches for 43 yards today, and he has been very, very effective on those 3rd downs. Weeden drops back on 1st and goal, throws, and it's caught by Dwayne Harris, and he is brought down. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line now for the Cleveland Browns. Now it's 3rd and goal. They are 4 for 11 on 3rd down conversions. Ingram in the backfield. He sends a man in motion. Weeden. He takes a snap, hands it to Ingram, and Ingram walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that would be 35 to, I believe, 19, as they would try to go for 2. Yes, they would. And he hands off to Ingram. Ingram to the outside, and he is brought down before he can get into the end zone. There'd be an injury on the play, but it is a Browns player, so that'd be 35-19. Now E.J. Manuel comes out, play action to LaShawn McCoy. He drops back, and he is absolutely leveled in the backfield by T.J. Ward, and that is huge for the Browns. Once again, trying to pull off this miracle comeback. Manuel drops back, and he's looking. E.J. Manuel throws deep, and it is caught by Austin Seferian-Jenkins, who has been very quiet these last few weeks, but just gets a 35-yard gain there. EJ in shotgun on 2nd and 3. He drops back and hands off to LaShawn McCoy. McCoy's got the first down before getting absolutely leveled, and LaShawn McCoy would be injured on the play, and that is big. As you can see there, LaShawn McCoy has an abdominal tear. He's out for 4 weeks. So Darius Raynaud comes in, and his first play in gets an 18-yard gain. So the Eagles' rushing offense is probably not going to suffer too much. Now EJ comes out again. He drops back, throws to the end zone, and it is nearly picked off. That was not the smartest throw E.J. Manuel could have made. And now Weeden in shotgun takes a snap, throws, and it is caught by Mariani, and he is forced out of bounds. First down for Cleveland. Once again, still trying to pull off this miracle comeback. Weeden drops back, throws, and it is almost intercepted, and Ingram completely runs over an Eagle player before getting brought down by Patrick Chung. Weeden on 3rd and 10 under center. About 7 minutes to go, Weeden drops back. Brandon Weeden's moving around the pocket, breaks a tackle, and then is brought down by Tapp, who I have no idea why he was even on the play, as I believe he is a backup linebacker, but I'm glad he was there as he got into the backfield. Now on 4th and 16, Brandon Weeden drops back, throws, and finds Harris. Harris is breaking tackles, but he is brought down well short of the first down marker, so that ball would go right back to Philadelphia. On 1st and 10, EJ hands off to Darius Raynaud. Raynaud to the outside. He makes one cut move, cuts again, and then is breaking tackles, and he fumbles the ball, but it is recovered by Philadelphia. He cannot do that too much, or else that could be very catastrophic. So it's 19-38. The Browns are pretty much out of it here, but they're still going to obviously fight. Darius Raynaud's got the carry, and he's hit hard, fumbles the ball, and it's picked up by the Browns. And he is already into Eagles territory. Austin Seferian-Jenkins on the chase. He misses with the strip tackle, and now E.J. Manuel is the only man that can catch him, and he slows him down long enough for the Eagles to tackle him, but they tackle him right into the end zone. So that'd be a touchdown for the Browns, and that would make it 26-38. Obviously, the Eagles are still in a very commanding lead and not too worried about it. But with about 4 minutes to go, you've got to think that this comeback is still very possible. And now EJ is sacked on 3rd and 5 to bring up 4th and 14. They've still got all 3 timeouts. So this comeback is very possible for the Cleveland Browns. Whedon under center on 2nd and 3. Takes a snap and he's looking. Whedon throws downfield and he's got Mariani. And Mariani is brought down by Josh Wilson on the play. And Brandon Whedon is still trying to lead this comeback. 1:44 to go. 3rd and 8. Brandon Whedon under center. Takes a snap. Drops back. Whedon throws deep. And it is almost intercepted by Ty Zimmerman. But it would not be meant to be there. And on 4th and 8. This is it. This is the last hope that the Browns have for a comeback at all. And Whedon drops back. Throws to the outside. And it is caught by Brandon Boykin. Would not be ruled a pick because he did not get 2 feet in. But that would be the end of the ball game. It was a great game by Cleveland to try to come in and upset Philadelphia. They had a good run there at the very end, but obviously they weren't going to be able to do it. That huge fumble by Darius Raynaud has got to make the Eagles look into maybe starting Bryce Brown next week, but they will see how he does and see if he can maybe come in next week and do something, because they obviously are not going to have LaShawn McCoy. The Eagles have not had their entire starting offense a lot this year. They had them for week 1 and against the Seahawks, which obviously didn't really help them because they still lost 17-31. The play of the game, as you can see, is the huge touchdown run by LaShawn McCoy. And this game, to me, was one of the funnest that I've played so far this year. Next week, it is against the 6-5 Dallas Cowboys, who we met back in week 2. So Terrell Pryor is getting ready for the Philadelphia Eagles to come into his house to try to take down his team. And the Cowboys are looking to upset them to make them go to 10-2 as the Eagles now move on to 10-1. The only team that they're competing with, really, for the first seed in the NFL is the 10-1 Detroit Lions. So come back next week to see us face the Cowboys.